In an exclusive with Breitbart News, Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson confirmed that he has ordered the Biden-Harris administration to preserve and retain all records and documents, preventing any low-level staffer from deleting files or giving hard drives the old Hillary bleach cleaning treatment. The files are said to expose potentially any radical policy standpoints or logic behind the bungled decision-making and the withdrawal from Afghanistan. It also goes to any topics involving what truly happened on the border. But what other things could we be interested in here? Joining us now, our own D.C. Bureau Chief, John Hines. John, you've got Mike Johnson just securing his speakership again today. I guess that's not a huge surprise.
Well, no, actually, it isn't a big surprise. There was a little bit of drama, though. The members of the House Freedom Caucus were meeting late last night, deciding what they were going to do. They were at first going to put up a candidate to oppose him, but then they decided to propose having a recorded vote so that they could get down the number of people in the conference who were actually opposing him. And they weren't able to get that vote in the meeting today. So a little bit of a defeat for the House Freedom Caucus. But the real vote will be January 3rd, of course, for him for Speaker, and that's a recorded vote.
Right.
In that vote, he has to get a majority of 435, which is 218. The higher hurdle. And the drama will increase then because if anybody is seriously opposed to him, and there could be a couple of people. Although I got to tell you, Chanel, I have talked to House Freedom Caucus members, a bunch of them, and none of them, not even the ones who opposed him last time, and they won't say this on the record, but they will say it off the record, and they just kind of say it to me in the hallway. They always start out the same way. They say, I like Mike Johnson, or Mike Johnson is a really good guy, or, you know, I really trust Mike Johnson. And then they'll talk about how they're not going to oppose him. And it's just fascinating because it's a totally different dynamic from Kevin McCarthy.
No doubt. And where do you think Kevin McCarthy goes from here? His light may not be shining as bright as it once was, but as we know, these D.C. types, especially these former House speakers, they have a way of sticking around and keeping themselves relevant.
Well, I think Fox is looking for a new House Speaker to hire. I mean, Newt Gingrich has been there for House Speaker to their stable. I suspect that's probably where he's going.
That's a good point.
You can't have noted. I mean, he's been on TV all over the place. It's basically an audition process. I mean, to me, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
So you get a gig as a lobbyist for a law firm here, and you get so you get a contract with
we've been watching a lot of auditions from over here. On the other side, Senator John Thune of South Dakota has been selected as the next Republican Senate Majority Leader, replacing, of course, Mitch McConnell. McConnell has been the face of GOP power in the Senate for nearly 20 years. So the MAGA faithful were hoping that Senator Rick Scott out of Florida would take that seat, but that did not happen. John Thune is the McConnell protege with a slightly independent streak that at times put him at odds with President Trump.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.